I remember that day very clearly. It was the start of 2005. I was in grade 7 and the director of the College of Magic, David Gore, came round to our school and did a magic show. I remember that illusion so clearly. It was where he counted off 6 cards, he then threw away 3 of the cards and then recounted it, and it still ended up being 6 cards. He did the throwaway and the recount a few times, and each time it remained with 6 cards. At the end of his show, he handed out flyers and invited any learners wanting to join the College of Magic to visit them on their open day. I took a flyer, went home and told my dad all about the visit, and then that Saturday my dad took me to the open day and I signed up to study magic. The courses took place each Saturday, and it was 7 courses which took place during a period of 6 years. Now, during that time, we were motivated to perform at charity events as well as take part in contests the college had each semester. I took part in most of the contests and also took part in the Western Cape Junior Magicians Championships in the close-up category. There I came 3rd place as well as 2nd place, and also shared the title in the 1 year. I had also come as a runner-up in the Children's Entertainers Trophy and had won the Progress Trophy in my 4th year. So it was quite amazing. Throughout my time at the college, I involved myself in charity events as well as performed some paying gigs during my 1st year already. The first paying gig I did was a creche's end of year function. I remember how bad I was. It was absolutely ridiculous. Actually very, very bad. I actually feel terrible in charging them today. It was the year 2005 and I was in primary school. I wasn't a professional, so I decided to charge 50 Rand a half hour. The creche then decided to hire me for 2 hours at a cost of 200 Rand. Now, if you are an entertainer or if you are wanting to become a children's entertainer, my number one tip for you is that as children have a very limited concentration span, and they will not sit still for longer than half an hour to 45 minutes. So make your show or any other show that requires kids to sit still between 30 to 45 minutes tops. It was a day where I pulled off everything I had learned. I did the cut and restored rope badly. I did the French drop with people standing behind me. The water in newspaper. I even did a levitation feat so badly that some of the kids began saying, "You suck." But this, like many of my other shows, after this became a learning lesson. I couldn't specialize in everything. I still needed to find my feet. And then after the show, many others like it came my way. I was even called by the creche a year later for another function, not because they were impressed with what they saw the previous year, but because of my price. It was small change. They can take it out of their tiki pockets. This time round, I decided to work more on my magic, to structure a show around the trickery and to ensure that it is entertaining as possible. And then I was called back by the creche. I told them that the price remains at 200 Rand, but the show will be between 30 to 45 minutes. Not entirely happy about it, especially shortening the time. They reluctantly agreed to have me entertain the children, and this time round they got their money's worth and got a quality show. The kids were happy, the parents were happy, the teachers were happy, and I was happy. But I couldn't stop there. This was a good show for them, but I needed to make it greater for others in the future as well. Back at home, I spent hours a day practicing and perfecting my craft, continued performing at charity events in order to grow, and I had a few more paying gigs as well, as a wedding along the way too. I performed at different restaurants, and at each place where I performed I got a different reaction. Many times I would leave functions as a grown entertainer. I go to bed at night knowing that I did my best, that I continued to learn from my past mistakes, and that each show is a learning experience for me to better myself.